Hey, it's me again. And I usually don't cover Baro, but today he has prime cleanses. I like faction damage, so... But... Yeah, faction damage is really interesting, especially on shotguns, because I think shotguns, it's the worst on. If these were melee mods, they would be very, very overpowered. But, I think we already have the melee ones. Don't we? Yeah, we do. But it's still nice to have them on shotguns, because... there are a few things you can do with faction damage on shotguns. But since the status changes, it's a lot worse than,
Until next time.
Say, some more, I don't know, elemental prime mods would be good. Because since the status changes, it's a lot harder to get slash proc outputs, or an output of slash procs. So something like prime blunderbuss would be very good. But if we compare that, let's start with the Sancti Tigris. This weapon actually gets a decent amount of this, but I still don't think it's really that important. So let's spawn in a napalm. And let's try to kill the napalm. I have the wrong damage on. Let me just respawn it real quick. Yeah, like that. So it took six shots there. But if we stick on a prime cleanse, it's gonna take 4. Well, that's not the biggest change. It's still pretty good, but I don't think it's that good because you don't wait for enemies to bleed out in normal missions. As you can see, he bled out. And this can sometimes go faster than others. You're really reliant on the viral procs hitting a lot. And all that. But yeah, this is not as good due to the way the status changes have affected status weighting. IPS is no longer more important than other status effects that are not IPS, which I think is really unfortunate because it removes a lot of the characteristics from IPS weapons versus elemental weapons, but that's another topic. But if we stick something like the Corinth Prime, the Corinth Prime benefits from this more than other weapons, at least. Because if we stuck Blaze on here, you notice that it relies a lot more on slash than, say, the Sancti Tigris would. I only need 2 shots. This usually takes 1, but... Yeah, that took 2-2. But yeah, the consistency gets greatly increased by replacing Blaze for a faction damage effect, because it relies a lot on slash procs rather than actual damage at higher levels. Because actual damage at higher levels versus armor is kind of pathetic. As you can see, we killed him much, much quicker. But that's due to the RNG with Viral, and Viral being also very influential on damage output. But if we got one without a Viral proc on there, which I'm not going to do because that's going to take a lot of time, and some slash procs, usually it will kill much more quickly. Or if at all, because the last time I did it and hit a guy and didn't get the Viral proc, it didn't kill him. But the real main reason you'd want a prime cleanse is because of the Sobek. Sobek has a mod called Acid Shells, which enemies explode on death, dealing 450 corrosive damage, and 45% max enemy health in a 15-meter radius. So, if we get some infested, let's get some runner. No, let's get some boilers. Yeah, let's get some boilers. Kill one of these guys. We get pushed around by them a bit. We do kill them, but that's because we got some loot. As you can see, the crowd, we don't really do that much. It's taking quite a while to kill the crowd. Didn't do that well. Try that again with paused AI. Just so we can single one of them out, damage them. As we can notice, this doesn't really kill them. Paused AI, these guys move, that's very cool. So why is faction damage good here? It's because that boosts the 45% max enemy health damage for some reason. So what you can do is you can kill enemies. Just with the AoE. Oh, they spawned a lot there. So if we spawn these boilers again, everybody dies instantly. And that's pretty strong, if you ask me. If we hit one of them, they also die. Now I'm doing this with a Riven, because I have a Riven for this. I have a Riven for every faction except for Corrupted, just for this purpose. But if we go and just spawn some boilers, you'll notice it isn't enough. It's pretty dang close. So if we kill another one, everything dies. This mod has a chaining effect where kills one enemy that's weaker than another, then the AoE goes off, maybe kills a stronger enemy. The stronger enemy kills all the weaker enemies around it, and you know, the more enemies you can get grouped up, the more damage you can do. And that's one of the main reasons why I get one of these, just to boost acid shells up. Now there are some other considerations like the phage. You could build this for electricity or toxin. But I don't really think that's a good idea. Be corrosive heat, but yeah. Most weapons nowadays that are shotguns are raw damage based, like the comb, like the phage, where you don't really care about your DOT damage, you just care about your weapon getting there and doing all the raw damage it needs to kill the enemy. So while faction damage is great, for shotguns it's sort of debatable, and that's why I brought this video up, because it shows you the benefits of running faction damage on these types of weapons. Now, I'm gonna show the Vacor Heck real quick, just to show the last weapon off real quick. And we're going to take out Blaze for... Oh, we're gonna show both, why not? Just gonna spawn a napalm again. And I love spawning napalms. Can hit him on the body a few times. As you can see, it doesn't really kill him that fast. Of course, this weapon isn't that hard to hit headshots with, so you could aim for the head. I'm gonna partially aim for the head. Now, I don't really think in a mission you're gonna hit that many times in a row, especially since you're trying to keep space with a napalm on their head. Like, if you do aim at their head, you're probably gonna miss half your shots usually, but whatever. By half your shots, I mean you don't actually... Your crosshair can still be on that guy, but your pellets will miss by quite a bit. So let's try faction damage map. Actually, this thing is built wrong to begin with, because it's built for corrosive instead of viral, but, you know, whatever. As you can see, we could take 2 shots and the guy would die. So if we build this for the actual damage type we should be building it for, which is Baro. Let's switch off to Baro real quick. We compare it against the more raw damage corrosive build. It kills very quickly. And I think that's the last thing I wanted to show you. That's it for the video. And bye.